Everyone, how you all doing? Thanks for coming on. As you join the live, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm thanking you all who have subscribed to me and like and comment. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you. 1 minute, you all. 1 minute. Yes, my people. I'll be making a little fluffy animal clothes. I'm gonna say something now then. Hi everyone. Hi. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you for joining me this evening. I'll be making a little fluffy animal clothes, and I'll be using this pattern. Okay. So I am going to, nothing too hard, my people, nothing too hard. So I made something similar to this already, but I'm gonna use a different fabric. So I'm gonna cut this on the fold. So I'm gonna be turning it like this to cut it on the fold. Let me see what size this is. Medium. This is a medium. I don't know if I should put a little smaller one, but nonetheless, I'm gonna be making this. Good evening, my people. I'll be making a little doggy clothes. This is the pattern that I'll be cutting today. Thanks for joining. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe as you join, and comment, share. Just do the things that you normally do. And thank you all for your subscription. Thanks for subscribing to my channel. Alright, so I'm gonna mark this out. I think I've made some doggy clothes before, but it's a long time I haven't made any. This fabric is some form of denim. It's very thick. And with this weather now, you know, people want the dogs to be warm. So this is a very thick fabric. So watch me make this little doggy clothes. Alright. This is a medium. Like a medium doggy. Alright. So this is the formation. I don't know if y'all can see. Thank you all for coming on, and thank you for liking. I think I'm No, I won't put any sleeve in this one. But I have another pattern that comes with the sleeves. I hope you all can see the join. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And if you're in the States, I heard that there's gonna be a cold front coming in. So stay warmed. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate you all. I'm sewing a little doggy clothes today, so stick around and you will see how I sew this little doggy clothes. I think I made 2 before. So if you go on my Sewn with MD page, you will see how I sew. So this is how I cut. So this is how I cut the doggy clothes. Thanks for coming on. Please like, share, and subscribe. This is a brown fabric, but this camera ain't doing any justice because this is a very bright brown, but the camera is showing it pale. Let me turn down this. Thank you all for coming on. Please like, share, and subscribe as you come. And generally when I'm making it, I don't like to use one fabric. What I do, I'm gonna be piping. I'm gonna using this to make some piping around the arm and the front of the doggy clothes. And I am going to, let me show you. I'm gonna be putting, this is the shoulder. That's not true, that's not true. This is the shoulder, so this is the front. So this is the formation of the doggy clothes, and I'll be piping the arm, piping the front. Please like, share, and subscribe as you join my people. So this is gonna come right over like this. And I bought what to call it, it's something like the press button that you know you can press it and it close. I'm gonna try and see if I can use it on this. Yeah, so I'm gonna be stitching a piece of fabric on the front. Yeah, I think this is gonna look good on it. And then I'm gonna pipe here and pipe around the edgings. So I'm gonna be piping around the edge of this, and I'm gonna put color. I'm gonna be putting a color on this. So stick around and watch how I do my doggy clothes. Okay, I think this is the color. This is the color. So this is gonna go around it like this. Yeah, so let me cut this piece. I'm gonna be cutting it from this Because the brown, I just want to give the brown a little lift. Let me see if I can use this piece. So I'm going to be cutting this on the fold right here. Put that right there. Thank you all for coming on. And I appreciate you all for subscribing to me. Alright, so this is the color. This is the color that I'm going to be putting around the neckline. Thank you, my lovely people, for joining. I'm just gonna cut this slant so I can put this under around the sleeve. The reason why I'm cutting it slant because the sleeve around the arm. Does dog have arm? Why am I saying arm? Around here. I'm gonna be cutting it slant so I can put it around here. This is the sleeve, whatever. Sleeve arm, I'm gonna be piping around here. So I have to cut the fabric slant so I can get it to go around. If it cuts straight, it's not gonna lie flat. So I'm cutting it slant. Thank you for coming on, my people. Thank you. Thank you for coming on. I thank you. Thank you all so much for your subscription, your likes. Yeah. Alright, so alright, this will do. So I'm gonna start sewing now. Let me cut out. So people, if you're just coming on, I'm making a little doggy clothes. So stick around and watch me. And I'm using denim, a very thick fabric. This is very thick. This is the color, round color for the doggy. Look at doggy clothes. So I not only make human clothes, I make doggy clothes. Thank you for coming on. Alright, so let me cut this out. Thank you for your likes. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, my people. So this is what I just cut. This is the circular color. So I bought this pattern. So I have many more patterns, but so this is the pattern for the little doggy clothes, and this is the color. So I'm gonna be putting it together now. Thank you all for coming on. So watch me sew with sewing with MDs. Alright, so let me make sure I set this properly. Okay. Thank you all for coming on this Monday evening. Yeah, Monday evening. Alright, so I'm gonna start sewing. Hope you all can see. And I'm making a little fluffy animal, a medium for a medium dog. So watch me sew it. It's not turn on. Oh god. I'm feeling kind of hot. Oh boy. Okay, people. Let me put some thread on this bobbin here. Yes, people, please continue to like, share, and subscribe as you join. It would be well appreciated. Excuse me. How your weekend went so far? Did you have a good weekend? Okay, so watch me so much. Put on this glasses, come on, like some constraint. Little. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my Sewing with MD's channel. I'm sewing a little doggy clothes today. Alright, so first I'm gonna be piping the arm of this. This is a little doggy clothes, so I'm gonna be piping the arm using this just to give it some highlight. So I'm going around. I'm gonna go around with this. Alright, so let me see. Alright, so this is the wrong side. Alright. So watch me assemble this now. And I cut this fabric under slant. I slant the fabric to give it a more easy way to turn. If you just join in, my people, I am making a little fluffy animal rose. I'm just cutting, give it this a notch so I can turn it properly. Oh, baby. Baby, you. Jeez. Alright, so I'm doing this because I want it to lie flat. So I'm gonna be turning it like this. Thank you for sticking around. Please press that like button. This is called piping. of it, the piping. Alright, so I'm gonna do the other side. So I'm stitching it on the wrong side and then I turn it over to the left. And to get the piping to lie flat, I put it on the bias, and the bias means you turn the fabric slant to cut. Press up those like buttons, my people. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate all of you. Whether you come to just look or you come to support, thank you. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend with no incident and everybody okay. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. By the way how this world running, you know, nobody know what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow in promise, so nobody knows. You go out to party to have a good time, bam, somebody run into you. You don't, you know, you least expect it, you know. Yeah. So when you're going out, you pray. When you're reaching back, you pray. You give God thanks. So much craziness going on out there now. All right, let me show you how I get this to turn flat. I'm gonna be giving it some little nip, not too deep. I don't want to cut the thread, so I'm gonna just go close as possible, but don't cut your thread. This make it easy to turn. Notice I'm not going slow, but still a little part nip right there, so I'm gonna fix that. I go too deep right here, so I'm gonna stitch it back. Thanks for coming on. Please like, share, and subscribe, people. And this scissors that I have is very sharp. Very sharp. So I'm gonna be folding in like this. I'm gonna fold it in and then turn again. Turn it like this and stitch. Thank you for coming on. Please like, share, and subscribe as you join, people. So this is it. So I'm gonna close here. I'm gonna close this, that's the shoulder. But I'm gonna turn it on this side. This side is the wrong side. The side that I mark, the wrong side. So I'm gonna turn it over and then stitch. Excuse me. The belch won't come up. Alright, so that's one side closed. I'm making a little doggy close if you just join. Thread knot. Okay, so let me run this side now. I don't know why this let me see. Why this machine is sounding like this? Let me string it over. Sometimes that's what happens. Oh, the thread knots. Give me a minute, folks. The thread not so I have to stop to fix this. One minute, my people. Yeah, sorry about that, my people. Alright, so this, I'm gonna stitch up this fabric on this. I'm gonna stitch it on the wrong side and turn it over. Alright, I'm turning this over. And I'm gonna turn this and stitch it. I think I'm gonna cut off some, I don't want it. I'm gonna cut off a bit of this. This is too wide. So I'm gonna be turning this. People, this is a little doggy. Look a doggy clothes that I'm sewing. Alright, so I'm gonna be turning this to stitch it. Thank you for liking, people. When I'm finished, I have some little snap-on that I'm gonna be putting on it. Some snap-on to close it. This is gonna look so beautiful. This is for the next side. Let me cut up a bit before I start to sew. Alright. So I'm sewing this on this side. Hi Sandra, how you doing? Okay, I'm sewing, maybe you already left, but I'm sewing a doggy clothes. Sandra? Let me type it in the chat. Making doggy clothes. Doggy clothes. Or you can say fluffy animals. That's what I'm making. Doggy. Thanks for asking, Sandra. How you doing? Nice to know, Sandra, that you're doing good. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. All right. So this is a little doggy clothes that I'm sewing here. I use the pattern to make it. This is where the paw go through. So I'm gonna be stitching this side. I'm gonna be turning it to match that. And then it's gonna be button like this. So it's a doggy clothes, and I'll be putting on a round collar on this. And I'll be piping this section also. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you, my people. So I'm doing a top stitch on this to lie it flat. Okay, so this is the right side, so I'm going to be turning this like this and stitch. So this is the color. It's a round color. So I'll be stitching it around like this. But I'm gonna be facing it with this, with the brown. I'm gonna be stitching, and then I'm gonna turn it over. So this is the color. So I'm gonna be, let me turn it this way so I can see the thread. I'm gonna be nipping it to get it, the edges to turn. Don't wanna go too deep to cut the thread, just a little pinch. Alright, I don't have to do it all over, just a little piece. When I do this, it lies flat when I'm turning. Maybe I put it too close right here. But nonetheless, alright, so let me turn over and then you will see what I'm talking about. So you see it comes out flat when you nip. It comes out flat. Thank you all for coming on, and thanks for pressing the like button. So the edges, you can see the curve. I'm gonna be running a top stitch on this to keep it down. And I'll be using this side, the floral side, and this side is gonna be down. So let us stitch. I'm gonna stitch it very close to the edge. Alright, so I'm gonna be putting it right out here. I'm gonna stitch on the wrong, I'm gonna stitch it on the wrong side and then turn it over. I think I might cut the collar a little shorter. So I might cut it to there just to make it a little smaller. Alright, so let me cut some off this. Just maybe about an half an inch. I'm gonna cut about half an inch. About there. Alright. Alright. So, okay. So I'll be turning the floral to the inside. So after I'm finished stitching, this is gonna be turning over like this. So I'm gonna stitch it on this side, stitch it on the wrong side, and then flip it back over. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you are learning something. So this is the wrong side. Thank you for all your likes, my people. So I want to make certain that it's even. This is a little big, but I'm gonna ease it in while I'm sewing. So I'll be turning this on this side. So I'm gonna be sewing on this side. And if you're just coming on, I'm making a little doggy clothes for people. Alright. So I'm gonna be easing this while I'm sewing, easing the piece on the piece that is facing the machine. I'm gonna be easing it a little. So it will be coming over like this. So you have this little color here. See? It's a little doggy clothes. So I'm gonna be doing a top stitch on this. But I'm gonna put the stitch on this side to lay it flat. But first, let me do a little notch so I can get it like flat. Thank you all for coming on. This material is so thick, man. stitch it this way. There you have it. So I'm gonna be piping this section now, around the hemming. I'm gonna put it like this. So I'm gonna stitch around here. Because this is a curve, because this has a curve hemming, I'm gonna have to use this fabric, and I'm gonna have to turn it this way, turn it under. I'm gonna have to slant it so I can get the material to lie flat when I'm doing the curve. When I'm doing this curve stitch, I have to turn the material slant, which is, you call it the bias. So I'm gonna hold two ends and turn it so I get the material slant. So you get it stretchy, and it will be more easier, much more easier to turn while sewing, and it will be very flat when I'm finished. Okay, so I'm gonna turn this slant. And I'm cutting this about an inch wide. For the piping, yeah, about 1 inch. I'm gonna have to join it. So let me see if this can go around it. I'm gonna join it. Thank you for liking the fabric, Sandra. Thank you. Yeah, this is enough. So I'm gonna join this. The floor will give it a little, a little flare, a little pop. I'm gonna join this. I'm gonna join this like this. I'm gonna turn it like this, and then stitch across. Stitch it slant. Alright, so let me show you. This is how I stitch. This is how I stitch it. And then you get it like this. Right. So let us go around the hemming now. So I'll be stitching it I'm gonna be stitching it on the wrong side because I want this fabric to show on the top. So when I'm gonna lay this, I'm gonna lay the right side to the wrong side. So when I'm stitching, this comes up like this on the top where I want it to be. So I'm gonna stitch it right here. And this is for a medium puppy. Huh? 1 minute, people, 1 minute. Okay, so I'm gonna be stitching right around this. Hot. Outside full, inside hot. Thanks for coming on, my people. Please press that like button, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay. And the reason why this is going around flat is because of how I turned the fabric while I was cutting. To get around the curve. Some part that fell off. I fell off the truck. Okay, let me show you now, people. Let me show you. This fabric is very thick, but it's also very warm. So this is the finished look. Not really complete, but shall leave out some space right here, but nonetheless, let me put a button up in here. And that pin here. Alright, so this is it. This is the doggy clothes. I hope you all like it. It's a very thick fabric. This is the back. And this is the front. Alright, I am gonna be putting I bought some press studs, so let me try and see if it will work. This material is very thick, so let me see if it will work with it. So there you have the donkey clothes, my people. There you have it. But give me a minute, I'm gonna go for the press, I think it's press studs, yeah, press studs. Let me get it and put about, maybe I put about 4 to close it off. Hope you all like it. And this is for a medium puppy. I think I made one for a smaller puppy. I'm gonna see if I find it and show you. And this was the piping that I just went around the curve with. Piping. Alright, give me a minute, let me get that one minute, my people. I'm looking for something. So much stuff. Okay, I was looking for this. I bought this on Shein. Let me see if I hope it can work. These are some press studs. So let us see if it can work. It comes with two different sections, and sometimes it's very confusing. Sometimes I don't know. It's like this. And press. Yeah, this goes with this. So this, alright. And I need to put about 4 of them. Sometimes I forget which side to put. Sometimes it confuses me. Excuse me. So this one not. Alright, this one not clamping on.
You are not the person that gotta give as much of your money in order to do so.
Let us see this one. Alright, this clamp on, so that's 2. I think I'm gonna put one somewhere there. 1, 2, 3, about 4. So that's 2. I don't really use, this is something that I don't really use. So bear with me if I don't get it right the first time. Some of them not working, it seems. Alright, so that's 3. Let me see if I get one more. Alright, so that's it. So I'm gonna need 4 about 8 of it. So it's 3 and 3 is 6. Bear with me, I'm learning these about them, but I don't really use them. So bear with me, people. And I hope this fabric aren't too thick, because this, I don't know, but for some reason, sometimes they don't work. But let us try, right? So we're gonna mark this and see. Alright, so that's 4. And this, alright. So I'm gonna be marking this to see how far I'm gonna put this. So 1, as possible right there. So 3, that's 1, 2. Oh, what am I doing it? 3 inches wide? Yeah. 6. So 1 right there. So I'm gonna put 1 right here. And 1 down here. And 1 right up here, sir. And then 1 right under here. I do hope it works because these little flimsy things, when you buy them, sometimes they don't work. Alright, so we're gonna put this, have some sprungs on it. So I'm gonna be putting it under here. Please work, please work. Am I putting it right? People, that's how much I bear with me now. I'm not put it right. This is supposed to be on the top. People help me out, please. Alright, this is supposed to be on the top. Right. It's supposed to be on the top. And then this. Oh God, people. I don't know if I'm getting it right. So then I'm gonna be using this. If I don't even know, and try squeeze it with all my strength. I hope it stays something like this, alright? But I'm gonna put some more pressure on this. So it's supposed to look like this. So let me put some more pressure to make certain that it doesn't pull. People don't really use this, so I hope it holds. So now let us do one by one. I'm gonna be putting the other one on this side now. So let us make certain that. So work with me, work with me. I'm trying to line this up right here. Alright. So I guess the part that has the sprung supposed to go under. Right? Am I getting it right, people? I'm using this practically for the first time. So I guess this section now to go on this side. Yeah. So let us see if I'm getting it right. Please, Lord, let it be right. Let us put some more strength on this thing here. That takes a lot out of me, man. So let us see now. Let us see. Hope it don't come off. Okay, yeah. I got it. I got it. See there? So that's one. That's one. Thank you for sticking with me, my people. Alright, so this goes on top. This round piece goes on top. Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm gonna be putting this. So this piece go here. Alright. And then I'm gonna be squeezing this. And remember now people, I'm doing it the first time here, so bear with me. Alright, so after it go click, so this side. Sometimes it's very confusing. I don't know which side, so right there. Alright, so I'm gonna be putting this. Thank you for watching, my lovely people. Alright, so I'm gonna squeeze this now. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Wow. It is cute. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you for staying. No problem. Thank you for coming on and thank you for liking. Alright, so now I got that one too. Alright, so. But sometimes, you know, I get mixed up. So I'm gonna mark where this is. Thank you for coming on. Have a good night. So I'm gonna be putting this now. This go under the bottom of this side. That's the part. That's the one that have the sprung. So I'm gonna be squeezing it in, and then I'm gonna be putting this right here. You get it? Oh, that shift. Yep, people. So let me, if there's a shift. This needs some strength. Oh my god. This needs some strength. Oh. Alright, let us see now. Let us see. Alright, I got it. See? So, this is taking a lot out of me. But I'm getting it. I'm getting there. Alright, so I'm gonna do a third one. No. This go on the top. Yeah, this go on the top. Right there. This go on the top. So I'm gonna be putting. And when I put them together, sometimes I get mixed up. So I have to keep it together. So I use this side. And then I use this to squeeze it. And I bought these off Shein. Very cheap. Sometimes cheapness not good enough. Sometimes cheapness not good. Let me squeeze it some more. This is so hard. Maybe if I had the oh father. Alright, so I'm getting it. I'm getting there, right? I'm getting it, my people. See there? Alright, so let me measure this now and mark it. Thank you for coming on. Please like, share, and subscribe, my people. I'm making a little dog close. Thank you for all your likes. Alright, so I'm gonna put in this with it have some spikes. So this goes on to the bottom of this. Put it right there. And then I'm gonna put this section on top of this. Then I'm gonna use this now to squeeze with all my might. Oh my god. Ah, squeeze. I'm making a doggy. Squeeze. Oh, Father. Alright, so 3 down, 1 to go. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm getting there. Please like, share, and subscribe, my people. So this goes on top here. I'm gonna carry this out a little bit more. I'm gonna carry this out. Alright, so see, I get mixed up already. Alright, so I have to make certain, and this is why I try. So this turn this way. So I'm gonna use this. Need some strong arms to squeeze this. One. Look how much they put the word in my short. So this is the last one. I'm gonna put this. These things are not to me. These things not to be put on heavy duty fabric. These things are to put on very light fabric. But I'm just using this to thank you for coming on, my people. Alright. Give it another squeeze. Thank you for your likes, my people. Thank you. But this is taking the life out of me. So, okay, so there you have it. This is the last one. And these are called press studs. Alright, so that's it. And this is your cute little doggy clothes. I made, I think I have two more, but I don't know where they're at right now. I'm gonna press this sort like flat. So there it is, my people, your doggy clothes. Thank you for liking it. With the press studs, I wouldn't even open it. Just know that I put some press stud on it. These are the press studs. I'm afraid to open them. Alright, so there you have it. And this fabric is denim, very firm fabric and warm also. Especially in this cold time for your little fluffy animal. I made one with a hoodie to come over the doggy head. So tell me if you like this, my people. Tell me if you like this. I didn't want to take this up right here because here is very thick. And I know I couldn't press that down. So that's it for the doggy clothes. Thank you for liking. I think I'll be making one more tomorrow. Maybe I might make a different style, something with sleeves on it. Yeah, I'll make something with sleeves. I'm gonna stitch this down. I'm gonna stitch here. Alrighty, tell me if you like. Do you like this doggy clothes? Okay, so people, thank you for watching me making this. I appreciate you all. Thank you all for your likes. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe, and go on my Sewn with MD page where you will see other stuff that I've sewn. And thank you for being a trooper. For all who stick it out with me until the end, I appreciate you very much. And even if you just passing through, look and leave, no problem. Thank you for coming on tonight. And I hope that you all continue to pray for the nations that have been hit with Hurricane Melissa recent. We might can't give, in cash or so, but we can offer, a word of prayer for those who are affected. And thank you for coming on tonight. Hi, is it Esterbot? Hi. How you doing? I appreciate you all for coming on. Let me type this ES. Esther. Thank you. I appreciate you all. So I was saying, continue to pray for those countries that was hit badly by Hurricane Melissa. It's very terrible not having somewhere to lay your head. Just imagine, you're just out there in the open, nowhere to go undercover. You're out there in the rain, the sun, all elements with your small kids. That's terrible. So this is what I've been up to, my people. But God knows best, right? So God knows best. There's nothing that we could have done. But we just wish for speedy, recovery for all the nations that was badly hit. So this is my little doggy clothes that I made, and I put these on some press studs. Is it press studs? Something like that, yeah. These little hooks that I bought on Shein. Yeah, and I placed them on myself. It was very challenging, but I got it. So thank you all, and I hope you like my tutorial on my doggy clothes that I made. And if you are just coming on and haven't seen it, can you please go back on my Sew with MD page, and you will see how I cut and assemble this little doggy clothes. I cut it from a pattern. I had a pattern, so I cut it from a pattern. This is the back, and this is for a medium dog, or medium puppy, not dog, puppy. So I appreciate you all, and thank you all for your likes and your subscriptions, and thank you for just passing through. I wish you all the best. Good night, and don't forget to pray. Pray before you all go to your bed. Tomorrow is not promised to no one. So pray, pray, pray. Pray, pray, pray. Never cease praying. And if you can't pray, let me tell you, you can just, just say thank you, Lord, for sparing my life. Because a lot of us go out on the road and we don't know if we're coming in back. So when you go out and you're coming back, give thanks. Just say thank you, Lord. I made it home. Okay, so good night.